this is, mates. All of this. But I know that this little box right here is somehow capturing all of it. And this little dot right there, I think that it gets all of this right here. And hey look, there's me. There's me face. Right there. But I guess I'll let Joe get to his little review and I'll see you at the end of it. Sonny? Alright. See you mates later. Oh. Hey guys, welcome to my childhood and to Flicks with Joe. Today we will be reviewing Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Now guys, what you're looking at right now is basically my childhood. I base most of my personality off of Captain Jack Sparrow. So, yeah. Why, you see all this setup right here, the candelabra, the Pirates globe, and the Pirates of the Caribbean poster, and yours truly, dressed as Jack Sparrow, is because that's how much I love this franchise. You guys out there have your Star Wars, and I have my Pirates of the Caribbean, pretty much. Fun fact about me is that Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl is my favorite movie ever made. I love it. It beats all other movies in my opinion. I can kind of tell you what kind of movies that I love. And I'll tell you why I love Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, mates. It's because of the action and the story and the characters, and it just has a good hero and a great villain, a great soundtrack, a great cinematography. It has great everything, and it's the best adventure film ever made. And like I said, that I base most of my personality off of Jack Sparrow, I wasn't lying. Because funny story, when I was a kid in elementary school, my frenemies would trap me inside the jungle bars, and I would escape Captain Jack Sparrow style, and I would run off from wooden platform to wooden platform, climb across those monkey bars, and run around on little adventures with all my friends. And also, find myself a girl, mate. But yes, that's a little look into my life for you guys. Thought I'd give you that little story right there. Savvy? Anyways, on to the review. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Is it the best one since the first one? Actually, no, it's not. But that's just my opinion. All you other Pirates fans or critics could say that it is the best one since the first one. Now, does it capture some of the first one's magic in some moments? Yes, it does. And in this movie, it is about a down-on-the-luck Captain Jack Sparrow who is basically drinking until his lights cut off. Well, that just sounds like a good time to me. Yeah, it's a pretty good time. Yeah, the liquor and the rum. Where's the rum? Why is the rum gone? But anyways, back to the review. Down on his luck, Captain Jack Sparrow, like I just explained to you, played by Johnny Depp. And there's also Brendan Thwaites playing Henry, which I won't say his last name to avoid spoilers. And also Karina Smith, played by Kaya Scodelario, and she's an astronomer. and she has a thing called Galileo's Diary. And Henry is a very young man of the British Navy, very headstrong, remind you of anybody. And he's been looking for Jack Sparrow half of his life, and when he finds him, a little disappointed, but he'll take all the help he can get to find this object that Karina is also seeking, called the Trident of Poseidon. And basically, through a bunch of scenes here and there, we get them all three, Jack, Henry, and Karina, to team up to go looking for the legendary Trident of Poseidon. And also a side plot or subplot in this movie is Captain Barbossa, played by Geoffrey Rush, has a bunch of fleets on the sea, and they're all being taken over by the villain in this movie, Captain Salazar, played by Javier Bardem, and he does a really good job, a really menacing villain in this movie. Let's talk about the plot a little bit more, or comparing it to the novel. The novelization of the movie I read before I saw the movie, and it sounded like that this movie was going to be the best one since the first one. From all the parts that I read in the book, it sounded like the perfect Pirates movie since the first one. It's just the characters in this movie could have been done a little bit better. They could have had a little bit more moments with them. Instead, they just had Henry's character, you know, really be fleshed out and everything in the first half of the movie, but the rest of the movie, he barely has any dialogue and he barely does anything. But Karina's character is fleshed out throughout the whole entire movie, and you really get to know her, and she's more of a main character than Henry is, or Jack in this movie, along with the character of Barbossa, whose plot was the best part of this movie by far. I really enjoyed Barbossa in this film because you got a compelling story from him and some emotional scenes and a good plot twist. Was Jack just stupid and drunk and you didn't really care about him in this movie? No. I mean, yes, he was really incredibly drunk at the beginning of the movie and it made for some funny dialogue, yes, but throughout the rest of the movie he is funny and he has his usual slapstick big adventure stunts that he pulls off, and some of them are actually clever stunts, clever moments for Jack Sparrow, and like some other critics are saying that they're not, although I find some of them to be clever. Is the acting good in this movie? The acting is great. It's always great in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And the special effects are really well done, especially on Salazar. The way his face is peeling and his hair is floating because he's supposed to be underwater. It's all really good on him and his crew and the ship. It all looks wonderful. The special effects are great. The acting is great. The cinematography is gorgeous. It's beautiful. The plot is the only thing that could have been tweaked a little bit more because they focused just a little bit too much on Salazar wrecking other ships and killing a bunch of people, which could have been dimmed down a little bit on. And it could have been focused a little bit more on character moments between Jack and Henry and Karina, which were in the book, just not in the movie. But overall, Pirates of the Caribbean, for any Pirates of the Caribbean fan, this movie is a must-watch, of course. The action scenes are great, the comedy is great, the acting is great, the scenery is amazing, and there's also a few emotional parts towards the end, and they actually do land, along with the jokes and the action and everything else. So that is my review on Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. And I hope you all really enjoyed me and my Jack Sparrow impression. And that's all I gotta say, guys. I'm going to give Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales 8 pirates out of 10 pirates. Anyways, guys, I will see you for my Wonder Woman review next week. Until then, stick around, mates, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Signing.